Good day everyone, this is Zaira Manlangit Gurillo, a reporter from Group 2, Chapter 2, Communication, Network, the Internet, and the World Wide Web. And now, this day, let's discuss how the Internet works. How the Internet works. First thing that hits our minds when someone asks how the Internet works is Internet works if we have data. Computers and other devices connected to the Internet work together to transfer data around the world. When a computer sends data over the Internet, the computer software divides the data into small pieces called packets. The data in a packet might be a part of an email message, a file, a document, a graphic, or a request for a file. Each packet contains the data as well as the recipient or the destination, or region, or the sender, and a sequence of information needed to reassemble the data at the destination. So what are the routers? Routers, these are hardware devices. It is the fastest path that the packets travel to the recipient's computer or the destination. If the most direct path of the destination is overloaded or not operating, routers send the packets along alternate paths. Although each packet may arrive out of sequence, the destination computer uses the sequence information contained in each packet to reassemble the original message, file, document, or request. The next is packet switching. It is a technique of breaking a message into individual packets, sending the packets along the best route available, and reassembling the data. For a technique such as a packet switching to work, all of the devices on the network must follow certain standards or protocols. This protocol calls communication protocol. This specifies that the rules that define how devices connect to each other and transmit data over a network. Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol, this is the protocol used to define packet switching on the Internet. Data sent over the Internet travels over networks and communication lines owned and operated by many companies. You can connect to these networks in one of several ways: Internet Service Provider or ISP, or Online Service Provider OSP. This is often using a modem to establish a connection. Organizations such as schools and businesses provide internet access for students and employees by connecting their own network to an ISP. Some school districts and states also provide the internet services for teachers and administrators so they can access the internet from their homes. To easily understand, let's contextualize this diagram. These are the 3 steps on how the internet work together to transfer data around the world. Step 1. Data is divided into small pieces called packets. Step 2. Packets travel over the internet via routers. And the last one, at the destination, the packets are reassembled into the original message, file, or a document. Internet access providers. So what is this internet access providers? An internet access providers or the internet service provider is a regional or national access provider. Regional ISP, it is a business that usually provides internet access to a specific geographic area. And the other one is the national ISP. It is a business that provides internet access in cities and towns nationwide and broadband access in many locations. Because of their size, national ISPs offer more services and generally have a larger technical support staff than regional ISPs. Like an ISP, an online service provider or OSP provides access to the internet, but an online service provider also has member-only features that offer special content and a variety of services. Typical content and services include news, weather, educational information, financial information, hardware and software guides, games, entertainment, and travel information. For this reason, the fees for using an online service provider usually are slightly higher than fees for an ISP. So, 2 popular OSPs are the America Online AOL and the Microsoft Network MSN. Another access provider is the Wireless Internet Service Provider or WISP. It is a company that provides wireless internet access to computers with wireless modems or access device or to internet-enabled mobile computers or devices. Some examples of wireless ISPs include AT&T Wireless, T-Mobile, and the Verizon Wireless. Internet-enabled mobile devices includes smartphones, tablets, computers, and e-book readers. Internet access providers offer services such as news, weather, financial, data, games, travel guides, email, photo communities, and online storage to hold digital photos and other files. Some of these services are offered for free, others are offered for fee. Next, connecting to the internet. So how can we connect to the internet and what are the devices used? So there are many ways to connect to the internet. By the use of these internet access providers, we can connect to internet. We have the regional, national, online, and the wireless access providers. Teachers and students often connect to the internet through their school network. When connecting from home or from the road while traveling, some individuals use dial-up access to connect to the internet. With dial-up access, you use your computer and modem to dial into an ISP or online service over regular telephone lines. The computer at the receiving end, whether at an ISP or online service, also uses a modem. So what is modem? Modem, it is a hardware networking devices which is used for access to the internet to your computer or gadgets. So first connecting devices to the internet is the dial-up access. It is traditionally been an easy way for mobile home and users to connect to the internet to check email, read the news, and access other information. Dial-up access uses standard telephone lines. The speed of the connection is limited. Because dial-up access is low-speed technology, many home and business users have opted for higher-speed broadband internet connections through cable television or CATV networks, DSL, or online. Next one is the Roadrunner. It is a popular high-speed cable television online service provided by AOL, Time Warner, or the American Online Time Warner. Cable television uses a high-speed cable modem that sends and receives data over the cable television. As shown in the picture, the cable television, or also called as the cable service, enters your home through a single line and then split between your television and your cable modem, which in turn is connected to your computer. Access speed using cable can be significantly faster than access speeds using dial-up. In many cases, it is 20 to 50 times faster than dial-up. Another high-speed alternative is a digital subscriber line. These transmit data on existing standard telephone lines. DSL can provide internet access from 20 to 150 times faster than internet access using a dial-up connection. The next option is satellite. It is somewhat similar to cable or DSL modem. Satellite modem, it is a modem provides high-speed internet connections. It communicates with the satellite via a satellite dish. Kindly refer to a picture presented. Satellite modem has a satellite dish, a satellite receiver, a power, Ethernet cable, and the modem, which uses also power or technology. All three, cable, DSL, and satellite modems, use broadband technologies. In addition to access speed, another advantage of using cable, DSL, and satellite services is that they are dedicated or always on connection to the internet, unlike a dial-up connection, which must be re-established each time if it is used. It is believed that once the price of a broadband connection decreases and broadband is available in more rural areas, its popularity will increase further. Many home users set up a Wi-Fi network, just like most of us uses nowadays. which sends signals to a communication device that is connected to a high-speed internet service such as cable or DSL. Many hotels and airports provide broadband, and usually it is a wireless internet connections for our usage or per day fee. Others provide these services for free. In many public locations, people connect wirelessly to the internet through a public internet access point. Public internet access points are appearing in airports, hotels, shopping malls, schools, and coffee shops, providing wireless internet access either for a usage fee or a free. Hotspot is one of the famous wireless connection where we connect our devices to another device via Wi-Fi network. So the last one is the internet backbone. This is the inner structure of the internet, works much like a transportation system. Just as highways connect major cities and carries the bulk of the automotive traffic across the country. So what is an internet backbone? Internet backbone collectively the main communication lines that have the heaviest amount of traffic by the data packets on the internet. In the United States, the communication lines that make up the internet backbone intersect at several different points: the national ISPs and smaller regional ISPs. National ISPs use dedicated lines to connect directly to the internet, and the smaller regional ISPs lease lines from local telephone companies to connect to national networks. These smaller, slower speed networks extend from the backbone into regions and local communities, like roads, streets, to major interstates. This picture illustrates how all of the components of the internet work together to transfer data over the internet from your computer using a cable modem for connection. Internet addresses. The internet relies on an addressing system, much like that of the postal system, to send data to a computer at a specific destination. Each computer's location on the internet has a specific numeric address consisting of 4 groups of numbers. Because these all numeric computer addresses are difficult to remember and use, the internet supports the use of text-based names that represent the numeric addresses. This text-based name is called the domain name, the text version of a computer address. The components of a domain name are separated by periods, each of which is referred to as a dot. These are the list of common domain type labels as well as several country code abbreviations. For domestic websites, the rightmost portion of the domain name contains a domain type label that identifies the type of organization that maintains the website. The rightmost portion of a university website, for example, is .edu, which denotes it as a site operated by an educational institution. The domain names for some K-12 school sites include the label .K12 followed by the abbreviation for the school state. For government institution, .gov, for network providers, .net, and .org for non-profit organizations. For international websites, the domain name also includes country code, such as .us for the United States, .uk for the United Kingdom, .au for Australia, .jp for Japan, and so on and so forth. I think that concludes my topic, and I hope you learn a lot about how the internet works. The next episode will be discussed by Ms. Juden May Pasiones. Kindly follow and subscribe us on YouTube for more information about communication, network, the internet, and the World Wide Web. Thank you for watching!